Self-publishing is hard, but it doesn't have to be impossible. With these tips and tricks, you'll be able to turn your self-publishing dreams into a reality. Welcome to the Self-Publisher's Bible.
Hey writers! Today, we're diving into how to create great flawed characters, the kind that feel alive. We'll talk about round, flat, and background characters, and how to make every one of them stand out, no matter how big or small their role is. Let's start with round characters, your leads. They're complex, layered, and constantly evolving. A round character has both strengths and flaws, things that push them forward and hold them back. Flaws make them human. Maybe your hero is brave but reckless, kind but insecure. Show how those contradictions shape their choices. The secret: let their flaws create the plot. When their weakness gets in the way, the story gets interesting. Take this guy, for example. Let's pretend he's our hero. He's a wisecracking cyberpunk detective who's looking to shake down a suspect. But what if his personal flaw is his addiction to smoking? How can he change as he solves the case? Maybe he relies less on cigarettes the deeper he gets into the case. Or maybe the opposite happens. Maybe his addiction grows worse until it interferes with the case. Here's how you could write it. Right before I went to meet with the old man, I did a quick hit. My ex kept telling me it would eventually catch up and kill me. That's why she's my ex now. This shows us that our main character is reliant on his hits. And, through context clues, he tells us that one of the main reasons he left her was due to this addiction. This adds a level of ugliness to our character that makes him more lifelike. Now, flat characters. They don't need to change, but they can shine. To make them stand out, give them something memorable. A unique voice, a small habit, or a clear worldview. Maybe the comic sidekick always speaks in metaphors, or the grumpy neighbour secretly feeds stray cats at night. They don't need deep arcs, just one strong defining trait that feels real. Take this woman, for example. Maybe she's the ex who keeps coming back to our hero, and she brings her problems with her. What if she were a gifted pianist? Or maybe she could whistle in 2 tones at the same time. Little moments like these are what catapult flat characters into memorable flat characters. Here's a throwaway dialogue that not only establishes her character, but lets her shine. Hey, stranger. Hi. Ah, don't be that way, sugar. You know you miss me more than anything. Sometimes I dream of her perfume and wake up, hoping she's still in bed next to me. What do you want? In this dialogue, we let her shine and we establish their relationship. If she's dating our main character, maybe she's the stability he longs for but deep down knows he can never have. She'll remain the same, just out of his reach. And he will sink further and further from her grasp. And then there are background characters, the extras that make your world breathe. To make them pop, sprinkle in tiny human details. A barista with a sleeve of tattoos, a bus driver humming an old love song, a teacher who always smells like peppermint. Even a single line or action can tell us who they are. The goal isn't to distract, it's to make your world feel lived in. Let's take this man, for example. He's a worker in a city, maybe he's a sewer worker, and your hero meets him once, but what if he keeps his daughter's favourite doll hung around his neck as a reminder of her because she passed away? Something like this breathes life into these background characters and makes them more human, more relatable, more lifelike. Here's an example. I ploughed into a street worker. His broom flew one way and a stuffed animal he was carrying went the other. He landed hard on his butt and bounced to his feet. Take anything but the bear. He dove for the stuffed animal. Please, don't throw it away. That's all I have left of her. I ran away, leaving him crying into the bear. I couldn't hear all the words he said, only, it's okay, Daddy's here. So remember, round characters grow, flat characters sparkle, background characters breathe life into your world. Together, they turn stories into something unforgettable.